Hi, and thanks so much for joining me. We are talking about a new product. It is the DIORSHOW Pump and Volume Mascara. I'm coming to you with new hair. Figured I'm in a new city, I have a new hairstylist. Try a new hairdo. I don't know. I'm not totally convinced by it yet. I think I look a lot different and the hair sticks to my face. So let me know what you think. I kind of like it, but it seems kind of high maintenance just because you got to keep your hair in the front all the time. But we will see how it goes. On to the mascara. I picked this up because I was intrigued by the packaging. It's like squishy and it's supposed to help maximize the performance of the material that's inside the mascara. So they wanted to make the impossible possible by creating very thick lashes without clumping. And of course they recommend that you use their primer with it. And the only reason I'm using this is because I already have it. Now if I didn't have this, I probably wouldn't purchase it just for this mascara, but I do use this every day. It conditions, it does really great things and helps your mascara actually look better. So in this trial, I'm putting primer on one side with the mascara and then just mascara on the other side. So you can see the difference and judge for yourself if you think it's something that you would like. We're gonna go through this. I don't put any eyeliner on until the end, and really I just tight lined. I didn't put any eyeliner on top because I want you to see how the mascara looks, just kind of plain on eyeshadow. So if you are interested in seeing how this all goes and find out my final thoughts, please keep watching. I'm gonna go ahead with primer on this side and no primer on this side just so we can get a comparison. I'm gonna squeeze this tube, it says 2 to 3 times. And this is one of those plasticky ones, which I actually prefer. And you're supposed to zigzag. Okay, so that's one coat. Wow, that's pretty good for one coat. There's one tiny little clump at the end here. Let's see if I can take care of it. There we go. That went on really smoothly. Okay, I'm pumping this a little bit more than 3 times. I don't know why, I just feel compelled to. We're gonna go in with the other eye without primer. So there's the difference between with primer and without primer. I don't know if there was that much of a difference for you from where you're sitting, but for me, I can see that there is definitely a difference between the two sides. The ones with primer actually applied a little bit more thick, so it depends on what you're looking for. But I use a primer every day anyway, so I thought I would try out with that primer. Okay, I'm gonna go in for coat number 2. I gotta remember to squeeze this. Getting a little bit of clumping on the ends there, so let's warm it up a little bit more and see if that makes a difference. Actually, it came out a bit thicker, I wonder. Let's see. If I squeeze the tube and pulled the wand out, it came out a little bit thicker. Yeah, this got thick really fast. It's getting a bit clumpy for my taste at 3 coats. I'd probably do 1 coat and then maybe another light coat on top of that with the primer. Definitely have a clump here now. Looks very voluminous on camera though. Now I usually use the Clinique bottom lash on my bottom lashes, but let's try this on the bottom lash just to see how versatile it is. And I do use primer on my bottom lashes as well. This process, you gotta remember to squeeze the tube. I don't know if you're supposed to squeeze the tube before every time you apply it. It does seem to be getting thicker as I do that though. Okay, right away, I would not recommend this for bottom lashes. It is sticking my lashes together and it looks like I've got like 4 lashes on the bottom. Okay, so my bottom lashes are more like spiderweb thin, like they're that thin. So if you have thin lashes like me, this might not be great for you. If you have thicker lashes, that might be a different story, but mine are really thin on the bottom. I think I might just add a little bit of a tight line and maybe we'll be done. So some final thoughts on this mascara. I would definitely use the primer with it because I liked the results better. It builds up a little bit faster and then went on a little bit better with the primer on there. I would not put as many layers on because it was getting a little bit clumpy for my taste. This does have a matte finish compared to, say, the Maybelline Lash Sensational, which I like so much. It's just different for me. And then it does remind me of the Charlotte Tilbury Legendary Lashes. I don't like the performance of the Legendary Lashes, but I do like initial application because it does build volume quickly, which this does. So if you're looking for volume, I would definitely look into this mascara I would not use it on your bottom lashes. If you have lashes that are super wispy like mine, it's a little bit too heavy for that. I'm going to stick to the Clinique bottom lash for that. I will continue to use this throughout the month because my other mascara has run out and I had to throw it away. So we're going to try this out for the rest of the month. I'll let you know how it works out. So I'll keep you apprised of all of those fun things and check in with you probably at the end of the month, let you know how it worked out. So if you enjoyed this video, if you learned something, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Thank you. Is it recording this time? Why am I not in the center? The only high-end mascara. Is that right? That sounds so weird. The only high something that has a little bit of gloss to it. Whoa, hello.